Okay, we're back doing the hat here. Let's see here. I'm just redefining that line a little bit more and going a little deeper. I want that to stick out a little ways, like that. That cloth is tucked underneath there, so. I made his colors a little bit different than I did with the shepherd. His is more of a light brown color. The hat's a light blue, a very light blue, instead of white. Okay, now we're going to do the top part. Same thing, you're going to follow your line and go all the way around. Okay, so we're going to try to make it even all the way around. I don't know if I did that like I should have. Again, you want to make sure you redefine that line. If it doesn't free up right away like that, you just want to go back and recut it, and it should come out. Try not to pry things out. That's when you can split things up. So frustrating when you're supposed to hang on to something as delicate as what's in the front here, and you decide you're going to just go ahead and pry it out instead of recutting it. The results are not always what you want, so try to be careful. Alright, so, alright, now we're going to round this off. I'm going to put this back out. And what you want to do is kind of just blend all this in with the shape of the face. So this is kind of wide. You can leave it wide like that if you choose to. Sometimes that has a nice effect, doing it out like that versus flat. We'll leave it out a little bit and just round it just a tad. Yeah, just a tad. And redefine that again. Remember, take all those rough spots off because that's going to get dark when you go to paint it. Alright, and you don't want that. That really can mess up your carving when you go painting it. Everybody has their way of painting, folks. There is no one right way to do it or a wrong way to do it. You know, it's whatever works for you when you paint. I know it's not like most carvers, and I'm no different than most carvers. Painting is probably my least enjoyable thing about carving, but at the same time, I've learned to enjoy it. I usually wait till I have a few of them ready so I can sit and get the paints out and all that, and do 3 or 4 or 5 at a time, or sometimes up to 10. I'll carve up a storm on some of the maybe stuff for Christmas, and then what happens is you can get all the paint out at once and do it all at once. Put on your favorite music or whatever, and that will make it a little bit easier for you to handle the painting portion of it. And you know, some people, it's just like carving. You have to learn what's comfortable for you. When you do your painting, all right. Some people are very comfortable with oil. Some people are very comfortable with acrylics. You figure out which one you want to work with. Most of us, I think, work with acrylics because it's so much faster to dry. Okay, now the one thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to redefine that cheek a little bit more, and I'm going to try to do that a little bit more offline because I need to be able to see that. But you want to make sure you have it very clean cuts wherever you can get the clean cuts. And I'm going to bring this down just a tad, and we're going to put that's pretty well all I'm going to do there. We're going to go back to the back here and define this arm just a little bit further up, a little bit more of a V cut. Same thing here. We're going to, you know, this is the kind of stuff that's kind of hard to match up. It's very hard to do one side and match the other side to what you just did. That's where I'm going to stop with cutting it up there like that. Alright, so that looks fairly proportioned to me. Alright, for now. We're going to put a few more folds in the back part of his, I have a fold right here. It comes out and around. And right here as well. It goes up on the crest here. I'll show you how to do that in just a second here. I'll just bring this down a little bit more. I'll be right with you, folks. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to round off the elbows. Alright, we're going to round this all up. See that? Alright, and just kind of take care of the arm itself. We're going to round this up. We're going to clean this off. Same thing over here. We're going to, you know, if we need to go a little deeper back here, that's fine. We can do that. To put it in proportion. Caricatures are a lot of fun to do. There's so many different things you can make, and it doesn't have to be correct in its own version of how big the nose has to be, or the eyes, or the head. That's the beauty of doing caricatures. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. I'm going to bring his shoulders up just a tad here. Alright, just like so. That I like a little bit better. Okay. Now, the hands. I will be back to show you how to do the arms here.